Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode with a Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B.
Episode with a quickie. Yeah, no, not with a quickie and not for a quickie. Just a quickie with Miss B.
John's in the forest.
I thought we were long past the porno edition of Quickie with Miss B, but apparently we're not.
Nope. Anyways, today is Tuesday. John is in the forest, and we're going to talk about there's no need to sugarcoat it.
Oh, my heavens. Yes, sugarcoating. Gotta love that.
I don't know why people say that. There's no need to sugarcoat it. I mean, where did that even come from anyway?
Because a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. And as I'm telling you something, it may be like medicine for you. And you may need me to help it go down by pretending it's not as bad as I think it is. So depending on the individual, you may go, well, Christine, you tend to take your finger and jam it up to your damn wrist when you're picking your nose, and you don't want to hear that. So you go, well, sometimes you kind of breach the nasal cavity a bit frisky like. You may have your entire hand disappear. It could be gone for a half an hour. I don't know what's happening. Maybe you don't realize that you're up there hanging out for a while. But I thought I would just let you know that, hey, this happens. And people are like, wow, no need to sugarcoat that, huh? Sometimes it's a sensitive topic, You don't want to go, hey, what? I'm sitting here watching. Can you, pull your arm out of your nose? Not saying that Christine goes elbow deep, folks. I'm just making a silly observation that's very dramatic so that you can get my point.
Yeah, there's no need to sugarcoat it.
Yeah, I mean, what are you doing? Picking my nose. There you go. That's it. Pretty much it. Some people are like, well, the social and geometric possibilities of elbow deep may be, lost on this. Yeah, it can get a little weird.
Do you know how messy that would be if you went elbow deep?
Oh my! Can you imagine that? Number one, you're gonna look weird. Not only when you're elbow deep, but also when you're just sitting there. Because if you're elbow deep, those navel passages have to be like. Could you imagine the snoring that must swing like elephants
with the lips flapping in the breeze. It's gonna look like that.
It's like, yeah. What is that? A nose or elephant ears? Oh my goodness! Well, you could make some really strange noises. Could you imagine that? He suffocated. Yeah. What happened? He took a deep breath. Are you serious? Yeah, he took a deep breath and sucked both those nostrils right down in there.
Not to mention what your oh God, your elbow and your arm and everything would look like. Oh, boogers and snot.
Driving, backseat driving. I tell you what, I've had a few partners known as wives in my life, and a couple of them were backseat drivers. A couple of them would like to sugarcoat things, which I always say isn't sugarcoating it at all. Because, whenever someone says, so you're going to drive? Yeah. So are you going to, do the speed limit this time? That's not sugarcoating anything, okay? I always call that the quick little slap. You have to always end with a quick little slap. What do you mean? Instead of going, are you going to go to speed limit? Because it scares me when you don't. No. You go, are you going to go to the speed limit? This time, you have to get that little slap in there. Why? I need to be aggressive, And then you have people that are sugarcoaters. So you're gonna drive, yeah. So when we get onto the highway, I mean, can you at least go the speed limit? You're like, what do you mean? Can I at least? Well, normally you tend to go a little under. You're like, well, the speed limit's 75. I don't really feel the need to go 75. I never understood why the speed limit became 75. And it says the lowest I'm allowed to go is 45, and I've chosen to go 60. I think 60 is a good speed. You feel that since everybody else is going 75, can't we? I don't like to travel in anything, on anything other than an airplane going more than 60. I think 60 is a quite sufficient thing. When I can travel 60 freaking miles in an hour, that's like many cities away in 1 hour. I find that to be that's a good speed. But going faster just cause why? Everybody else is, and they'll let you. So yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm that guy that I'm good at 60. So people get angry with me. Some people want to just yell. Others like to sugarcoat it. So are you feeling like maybe more than like the speed limit this time? Because I thought maybe we'd get there, at a certain amount. Well, what did you do before it was 75? You were always fine. I would go 60. You were happy. Now it's 75. Now going 60 is negative. But it wasn't negative before. Now it is negative. Why? Because everybody else isn't doing it. Can't you be like everybody else? If they raise the speed limit, do you realize if they raise the speed limit to freaking 100 miles an hour, there would be people going, you can do 105. The cop, you know these people, right? The cops don't get upset if you go 5 miles over. It's okay. They won't give you a ticket. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. I've had it before. I got a ticket for doing 49 and a 45. I've had that ticket. You're like, really? Because this is 4 miles. Yeah, well, that's speeding. I got that in Pennsylvania. They had signs when I was in Pennsylvania to say, here's the fine for 1 mile over the speed limit. They have billboards, Christine, that tell you, go one over. Go one over. Now, this was in the 80s, but I don't know if they still have it, but they did in Lancaster, where I was at. But I'm always amazed. If the rules change, then the sugarcoating, then we have problems. And I had one of the misses that if the speed limit was 1,000,000 miles an hour, she'd want to know why I wasn't doing 1,000,005. They approved the speed of light. You can do the speed of light plus 5. You can't. There is no way to go faster than the speed. You can do 5 over the speed of light. The cops aren't going to get you. The cops won't pull you over. Trust me, I do it all the time. Oh, I got the pedal 4 inches through the car floor, and it still won't go faster than the speed of light. You can do the speed of light plus 5. It's okay.
And on that note, we're going to go review the speed limit for each state. Back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to a Quickie with Ms. B. I'm Ms. B. If you missed the first half of the episode, please go back and check that out. And as always, thank you for joining us. And don't go it alone. Bring a friend.
Yes. Share it on your social media so others can be forced to deal with this. So, who do you know? You don't have to say any names, obviously, but do you know people that like to try to get you to do things, but then try to sugarcoat it?
I like the people that try to sugarcoat stuff when they're about ready to criticize you on something that you did or said.
Or where. I like that. Oh, you like the triangles, huh? What do you mean? The ensemble, the triangles. You're like, triangles? What are you talking about triangles? Isn't that like a triangle? No, that's an emblem with words in it. Oh. I thought you were going for a triangle thing. Oh, shut up. No, you did not. No, you did not. You're trying to sugarcoat it that I don't like your shirt.
Sometimes I think women are really bad about doing that as far as sugarcoating it, especially when it comes to, your ensemble, your clothing, you come out and you're going out for the evening with your girlfriends and you say, how does this outfit look? Oh, well, I think I would not put that scarf
Right
with
there, you should just
this.
walk. Right there, you should just walk away. Just walk away and go. Shut up! I already know you're gonna. Or when they make up
Or
scenarios.
they go, do you really think that that matches that well?
Yeah.
Because
Is it
yeah,
raining
I
out?
don't know.
Is it raining outside? Is it raining? What do you mean? Is it raining? I asked you if you like this, but is it raining? No, it's not raining. Well, it's a little. I don't know. It's kind of like plastic bag. I thought maybe it was raining or something, and you were trying to. What? I didn't know if it was. Oh, shut up! Sometimes I go so far with the sugar coating that's like, really? There's a you go. So what do you think about this? They just drop a 5 pound bag of sugar on. What are you going for?
Well,
Uh,
I remember one time at work when I was back in Cube City. This was years ago. I won't mention any names, but there was one of the gals that I worked with, and she bought this designer purse. I don't remember what the designer name was, and it had some really loud, obnoxious colors to it. You know, like the '80s loud, obnoxious colors. Now everybody doesn't like loud, obnoxious colors. So she's going around showing everybody her new bag, and she's happy because she got quite the deal on it, and blah blah blah. So she gets this one other coworker, and she's like, "Do you like my bag? You know, I just got it for blah blah blah, and it's designed by so and so." And she's like, "Oh yeah, that's nice. Did I mention I got a new bag too?" And she's bringing out her bag to say like, this is what you should have purchased, which is something more normal with not the loud colors.
I heard one of those conversations in a Home Depot lunchroom once.
Oh my
I
god.
had so much fun. They were doing that and they were trying to one up each other. I walked over and I sat down and I opened up my little brown bag and I'm like, this is new too. I reached in, I just started taking stuff out. I was like, it was hard to get the color to work with everything, but this is neutral. I like it. But I didn't want it to be cluttered with a designer label, so we went with no label. And they're just looking at me. I'm like, matches everything. Orange vest.
Brown bag.
I'm like, it's such a famous designer. They've actually made sayings about it. Today I'm brown bagging everywhere I go. And they're just, Christine, they're just literally looking at me. I'm like, that's what you sound like.
Oh, I know. I just think it's funny. And I think sometimes the harder that people try to sugarcoat it, the more obnoxious it sounds
It
in the long run.
is. I mean, for me to sit down and go, you got, they're both sugarcoating each other so bad that I have to sit down and go, all right, okay. Yeah, you've heard of the Keckling hands. Okay, that's this right here. That's what this is. Okay, I couldn't believe it. You said that because I was like, they were literally talking about the famous doctor bag, which cracks me up. Nobody until nowadays went, ooh, you know what? I want to have a doctor's bag. You're like, doctor's bags have been around forever. Yeah, but this is a Ralph Lauren doctor's bag. I don't think doctors have. Yeah, well, Ralph Lauren has one. So you're like, what in the world? It's not a doctor's bag. Come on, people. Go buy a real doctor's bag. You want to impress somebody, buy a real. What is it? This is a real doctor's bag. Every doctor in the country knows this name brand. It's not Ralph Lauren either. I was amazed. But some of the sugarcoating, it just gets stupid.
Mhm. It does. I mean, they just go, and and some of them don't know when to quit,
Oh no.
because it just get, and before you know it, you got, oh man.
Could you imagine though if everybody now this should be our great last final thoughts here. Imagine if nobody ever sugarcoated anything and everyone just said what they meant. So you walk in and go, everybody see the bag? See this? 3 weeks pay. Spend all this. So everybody else can look at this. Do you see the bag? Do you all see the bag? Worship the bag. I have it, you don't. See this? Do you see it? I'm going to present this to each and every one of you in some sort of a little scenario so you can drool over it. But remember, I have it, you don't. 3 weeks pay. I'll be coming to your desk to start the morning off, so I'll bring the bag with me. Be surprised. Be supportive. Be surprised. Now, they don't want to say that, so they sugarcoat it. I wish they'd just say that. Because then I could go, okay, you're coming to my desk first. I won't be there.
And on that note, let's go purchase ourselves a Louis Vuitton bag.
Yeah. It's a